The homeworld of the First League will soon be our first new sector capital. The subterranean counter-op was a success, and destroyer-class hive vessels are still on the way, but they're almost here. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Federations in our Symphony of the Stars series. This is Fenhabonis 3, soon to be a very not aptly named Voices colony, but one of the best in the Empire so far. We are expanding out at an accelerated rate, have a bit of a food shortage at the moment, probably because we have a bunch of new colonies, and our population is growing faster than we can keep up with. But the next couple of things that we are going to build district-wise will all be food-related, and that should resolve things fairly nicely. We will still have to balance a little bit, but things are looking up economically for us at the moment. We could also build some additional energy collection platforms on our existing stations and potentially on one more station out there. Although, I might want to have a station in a nebula once we get to, for instance, the Zadonis Nebula. Hey, it looks like we have a Gaia world here. Oh no, it's Winkwort Artem though. So, I'm not sure if that one is going to be worth colonizing. We'll find out. The construction unit has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Fatis 4. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order using what materials it had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent a crew to the new ship and pressed it into service within our fleet. Actually, yeah. So now we have this frigate. We'll go ahead and have it join up with Function Throng. What have we here? Yeah, Winkwort Artem. This entire world is unusually picturesque. Suspiciously so, perhaps. What forces are at work that could have caused this? Let's figure that out. Alright, so it looks like this construction ship is done in Zaffa. Tell you what, let's go ahead and branch out over here first. What have we here? Space Amoeba Mother. Oh hey, Nishpont. Check out the nebula effect, by the way. Isn't this freaking cool? This might be the home system of the Space Amoebas. The Forbidden Nebula. Oh man, I want to colonize this so much. Look at this. Look at how cool that is. And listen to the sounds. Wow.
Our construction is complete.
Just wow. Hang on. Why can't I select you? Oh, because my ship left. So cool. Yeah, my science ship left, so I was no longer able to select anything in there.
Technology.
Amazing. All right, naval capacity from soldier jobs +2. What's this? Some form of aesthetic design has been employed over most of the surface landscape on Winkwort Artem. Our scientists suspect that even the remaining untouched areas are merely crafted wilderness there to serve a wider horticultural goal. Towards the conclusion of our research, we stumbled across a beacon, the sole example of technology on this world. When activated, it uploaded a catalog of every plant and animal species found on Winkwort Artem, as well as a reference pointer to nearby rel rate. No clue was left with which to identify the planet's designers. Interesting. So we gained some society research from this, and it begins... Let me go ahead and pick a research project. Oh, a hive-specific technology. Unity of purpose. I like it. Ooh, terraforming. Yeah, we're probably going to go with terraforming. Yeah, let's do that.
Our situation log is updated.
Nice. Okay.
We have found an anomaly.
Have you? Routine. 9192038 periodically spews an alarmingly eclectic mix of particles and radiation into the void. Let's find out what's going on. I may need to reload... Where? More Space Amoebas? Wait, this is literally called Space Amoeba, Space Amoeba? Why did it do that? Space Amoeba, Space Amoeba? When I select here, that's funny. I guess because it's the Space Amoeba Mother class? I don't know. There are Space Amoebas out here, and they're stronger, so we definitely need to build some more ships before we come running around up in this area. We have some influence, though, so let's use it. I'm going to go ahead and get Dristmach in our territory. Anything I can build on my shipyards to make things a little bit better? Not really. Not at the moment. We do have hydroponics farms available to us, hydroponics bays, and those are helping a little bit, but Retrieval Ahin is ready. Let's go ahead and build a spawning pool here too. Additional population growth. Yes, I know that won't help with the food problem, but primarily I want the population to grow quickly because I do want to get moving. Ooh, learning campaign, war drone campaign, or nanite action. Now, of course, we can't do anything with the nanite actuators anymore. I like the idea of running a learning campaign. Energy surplus is gone too, by the way, because we're expanding so rapidly. It's exactly what I described a few episodes back.
Construction is complete.
As we get an energy surplus, we will use it up with new buildings. So that was expected. But we can counter that by building a mining station on Padma right now. Let's go ahead and head to Irtheus. Didn't I queue up? Yes, I did. I queued up another science ship. Let's go ahead and recruit a new scientist. Yeah, anomaly research speed plus 35% or survey speed plus 25. I'd rather have the survey speed boost. I'd rather have you, like, just finding stuff faster. All right, so you come to this system, and then that system. I want to have that little cranny explored and then just auto-explore after that, please. Illicit matter. The Searcher Unit 3 finds a disturbing tangle of technology hidden in a deep crater on the asteroid's surface. Evidently, someone has, with rather simple means, managed to stabilize a one-way wormhole, and Science Officer Montal Organ 1 quickly asserts that the asteroid is the exit point. The other end opens up somewhere in uncharted space some light years away from a black hole, and small quantities of dark matter are leaking, being siphoned through the wormhole. Whoever set this up seems to have abandoned the operation. Fascinating. So we found a dark matter deposit here. Yep, found some dark matter. Very nice. That's in Cosmalian. Yeah, that construction ship can stay there because we will soon find more stuff to mine. However, you go ahead and build that research station before you go anywhere else, please. CP0112 is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the larger craters. This is in the Cosmalian system as well. Oh, nice. Okay, we are ready for some additional food production here, so let's get that going. And then as soon as I can build another energy district, I would like to do that as well. I think I can mostly get my energy needs met by building these new mining stations.
Our construction is complete.
In the center of a particularly large crater on CP0112 lies a cluster of metal shapes, doubtlessly of alien origin. Science Officer Motal Organ 1 is convinced that they are massive planetoid mountable propulsion devices intended to push CP0112 from its orbit for purposes and destinations unknown. The Searcher Unit 3 is on standby, its crew ready to begin disassembly and analysis of the alleged propulsion systems with the hopes of improving our own thruster technology. Make it so. So we literally just got ion thrusters for free. I'm going to give those to my ships right now. And we have a new tradition available. Complex drone output increased by 5%. I'd rather have... Yeah, my complex resources don't really matter to me that much right now. I'd rather have the prefab buildings so that buildings and districts are cheaper and they build faster. So we gain that.
Our swarm is strengthened.
And the upgrade is finished. Good. Function Throng is now 544, so that makes us strong enough to potentially take on some of the Space Amoeba Hunter fleets that we've seen in the area here, but not necessarily all.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah, these mining stations are still being built. I think that should solve the energy situation at present quite nicely. Jollet appropriation. All right, you need some additional housing, don't you? Go ahead and build a city district there. Yeah, I could go for my same strategy of building like something that a new job will eventually grow into, but you know, the pushback that I tend to get from that, and this is accurate, you have to be careful how much you use that strategy, is that remember when you build a district, it has maintenance costs. And if so no one's working the job that you've just built and you build a district in order to provide housing and an eventual job, that does actually hurt your energy economy. You have to be mindful of that for sure. All right, seems like housing is becoming a premium on this planet, although I think I just want to do another hydroponics farm on Nalzaroth for now to really offset the food shortage that we're currently experiencing. I have doubles of so many different things so far. All right, you go ahead and build that research station, please.
We have surveyed the system. Our construction is
Build that mining
complete.
station, build that mining station, and then go ahead and build that starbase and Toybos, just so we're done with Toybos. All right, Fenhabanis, are you completely done? You're completely done. Good. So we can go ahead and add Alvira now. And we can absolutely make Addition Thet, which is the Fenhabanis world. We can make that a new... I'm going to build a starport here. We're going to make that a sector capital. Have I given the order for that?
Our construction is complete.
Actually haven't. So let's go ahead and build that research station first. Control-Shift-Click.
Our construction is complete.
For those of you who are not aware of that, I like to mention that hotkey pretty regularly while I play, because it's not clear that that's what I'm doing, but I will usually give the order to move something to the front of the queue by using Control-Shift when I click. Ah, we found an archaeological site. Gas giant structure. Oh, okay, so we're actually in the Sol system now exploring. Just an automatic exploration happened to get to... Okay, that's great news. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the Space Amoebas might still be around. But now we're going to find out what happened to...
We have found an anomaly.
Earth doesn't appear to have been destroyed. Could we have some early humans, maybe? A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. Interesting. This is way out in the Kuiper Belt in the Sol system. You have my attention, game. What are you doing? Okay. We do have more influence per month now, which is nice. I mean, 5 is what we're earning at the moment. Don't have any factions to make it even faster, but let's see. We're receiving a weak signal from the surface of this planet. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. This is Tyriok 5. Go ahead and have a look at that for me. Construction ships, how you doing? Aren't quite ready to bring Lingal into the fold, but we will be soon. Crashed scout craft. A small scout craft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, so this is the anomaly in Sol, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. We will study its design. Engineering research gained 150. Nice. Construction Unit 5 was unable to put Starbase and Torbos. Resources have been refunded, so I might have already given that order. Alright, so it seems like we might have some Space Amoebas here. Yep, in Puntrazed. Oh, wow. So a science ship made it out this direction, even though I already sent one manually to look over here. I'm glad the science ship figured that out. So why were you not able to build in Torbos? Because I was doing other expansion at the same time? That can happen when you're queuing up multiple orders. Alright, well, still go to Torbos, please. X9U46 in the Sol system is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the larger craters. Have a look.
Technology conceived.
2 at once. Alright, moat harvesting traps are done. That's good. Auxiliary fire control might be a good idea. Let's go ahead and just go for better research output. And then what else did we just finish here? Destroyers. Nice. Okay. And Starhold is probably going to be our next choice. Obvious reasons. Yeah, let's go ahead and say Starhold. And let's jump into the designer, shall we? So we're going to design a couple of different classes of destroyer. First of all, we already have a missile and just combat class ship. So what we're going to do is a gunship class, like so. Trying to think, do I want to have just gunship across the board? Yeah, let's just do a basic gunship across the board like that. We're going to make you a Yeah, we'll make you... They'll both be Picket-class ships. And then we'll have a laser be the main weapon, just for funsies. Because it's the other way around on our Corvettes. I say just for funsies because, again, it's not super important. Oh, we have regenerative hull tissue. I forgot about that. Nice. Part of me wants to just plug in afterburners, too. And remember that we are going to use a slightly different naming schema. So this is one of two. Just to make everything as confusing as possible. Let's go ahead and delete that. And now 2 of 2 is going to be a Picket class ship. So still a Picket computer. We're going to build flak batteries on the front, sentinel point defenses on the back. We can have a couple of coil guns, or we can have... Interesting placement. Look at that. There's 3 weapons. Look at this. This bothers me. Okay. Look at the visual layout of these weapons. Okay, there's 1 in the front and 2 in the back. There's one picket slot and 2 weapon slots. So does it not follow that you should have on the front that be your picket slot and then the 2 in the back be your weapon slots? But that's not the way that it is. That's the picket slot. That's the first weapon slot. That's the second weapon slot. That makes no sense at all. Man, put a laser there. That shouldn't bother me, but it does. It does. Breaks up the flow. So this is 2 of 2. There we go. All right, and since we have regenerative hull tissue, and it doesn't cost any power, I'm absolutely going to add it to my other ships. Okay, and with that being done, we will add destroyers. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I want 6 corvettes and 4 destroyers in the fleet. And I'm going to give the order to build everything they can right now. I also want to go ahead and give the order to upgrade the fleet. The ships will need to be built first. We have a number of ships being built across the Empire now. Very, very good. Go ahead and build that mining station, please. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Tyriok 5. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still there. Fascinating. All right, so this science ship is searching through this anomaly. There's still a lot in the Sol system to discover. But I'm very excited to see what happens on Earth. Alien drag racing. The crater on X9U46 exhibits, wow, words, Hadrian, exhibits long, irregular marks imprinted into the relatively soft upper layers of the asteroid. Science officer Motile Organ 74 has recovered some interesting, unexpected wreckage from the edges of the depression, wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports rather than research craft. The crew of the searcher unit speculate that the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed in near-zero G. Vroom. Skid marks. So there were some interesting things going on in this version of the Sol system. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Okay, well, as much as I don't feel like food is a problem anymore, I'm still going to build an agricultural district on attainment fear. Still the sensible thing to do.
Our construction is complete.
Good.
Our construction is complete.
Build all those stations, please. All right, so it looks like Mercury is being surveyed. All right, we have our new starbase here. Let's go ahead and order a shipyard. Ooh, we're going to hit naval cap, aren't we? So we'll build a shipyard and an anchorage. And we may need to build an additional anchorage just to make sure that doesn't become a problem. Is there a really good candidate for another anchorage? Wow, a ruined mega shipyard. Where? In Acheron. In the vast reaches of the Acheron system rests a vast structure of alien design. Despite its decrepit state, our scientist confirms that the megastructure is in fact a combination of several construction yards, a mega shipyard. If we were to acquire the knowledge on how to repair this magnificent industrial facility, our production capabilities would increase immensely. Fascinating. So there are also two, looks like there's a tundra world and an arid world in Acheron. It's a good ways away, though. Certainly a good ways away. Yeah, we're going to need to be quite careful with our energy situation. Alien proto-civilization encountered. Where could that be? A primitive industrial culture is currently locked in a global war on the surface of Sol 3. Two large alliances of nation-states are fighting each other with massive numbers of armored land vehicles, atmospheric aircraft, and ocean-going naval vessels. Some of these states are on the cusp of unlocking atomic power, which could radically increase the destructive potential of this conflict. So basically, World War II is happening right now. We're in a machine age. Let's also check on our friends in Ruthari. How are we doing? They're in the atomic age now. So Sol is actually somewhat behind these guys in Ruthari. So we found the humans, and they're basically in World War II. So galactic year not quite matching up with actual history at the moment, but that's okay. It seems life has found a way, even on a planet torn between the extremes of rocky soils and liquid seas. This is Sol 3. Let's go ahead and research that one, please. So there's an anomaly on Earth. I'm not sure what that is. I'm really curious. It's been a while since I've encountered humans in a game like this, so I'm very, very curious.
A new nest is born.
Good.
We have surveyed the system.
We're definitely going to use addition fit to create a new sector. And we're going to call this, very appropriately, the first sector. We're going to assign a governor. Definitely a governor with a research bonus. Also, that reminds me, we don't quite have enough minor artifacts at present to do the Secrets of the First League. I misclicked a few episodes back and I used up a bunch in order to gain an L-Gate insight. But we've already got 28 again, and there are more archaeological sites to be surveyed. So that won't be a problem for too much longer. Let's do my thing where I build something that technically I don't have pots for yet. Terra firma. Fascinating creatures roam the plains and coasts of Sol 3. The searcher unit reports that the lifeforms are using tools, however primitive, and may have the potential for eventually achieving sapience. Oh yeah, they definitely do. Science Officer Motel Organ 74 stresses that finding alien life in this state is a rare opportunity and we should pay special attention, maybe even uplift them to become our subjects.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Oh, what shall we do? What shall we do? Alright, we're not done researching or surveying Sol 3. Sol itself, just the system. We're not done, so we can't do much more with it at present. Let's go ahead and queue up a civic district there. And we are fine on minerals at present. Although it does look like I need to do some serious spending on this new world, and we just don't have the energy for it at present. Although, that can be quickly rectified by selling massive amounts of food. Which gives me the ability to do a few things. We still have to do this, I think, on our home world, too. Tell you what, let's just hold off for now. Until we've got the energy situation resolved, I'm not going to mess with that too much. Okay, I can add Lingle.
We have found an anomaly.
Absolutely do that. We've detected life signs coming from somewhere beneath the barren and lifeless surface of this moon. What manner of organism could possibly live there? This is in the Aja system. Way out here. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, so this anchorage should help. We could also build a hydroponics bay on Fenhabana Station, but I think I might build something else. I might wait to fill that last slot. It'll also help me save a little bit of energy. Because now our food shortage is fine, and the energy shortage is back. Wobble wobble. How about I go ahead and send you to Rasnum, because that's going to be a central
Our construction is complete.
I'm going to send you to the Letherian Vortex.
Our construction is complete.
Good. Build those mining stations for me. I think I will finally just build Toybos. It's not a super high priority system, but I just want to have that cluster locked down for aesthetic reasons. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Aja 4A. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there's evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Cool. So we have a mineral boost on Aja. I cannot wait to get down to the Forbidden Nebula. That's going to be cool. Yeah, because, I need to reload the save. I was saying this, I think, earlier in the episode, and I got cut off, but I think I cut myself off. I was talking about something else. But I think if I reload the save, the sector should show properly. So we've found a strategic resource in Aja. It looks like we finally found some rare crystals out in the galaxy. Okay, what else can I do this episode? We need to get Galurum in our territory. I'm going to go ahead and give the order for that construction ship to hang out there.
Our construction is complete.
Good. Let's get the mining station built and the research station built. And then I want you to head to Saya at that point. The Vale is ready for its first new building. Go ahead and build a spawning pool on the Vale. Retrieve Lahin. Aha! We are absolutely going to build a generator district, and that should help on that world. And on that note, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to finally incorporate the Sol system. I'm not sure why it's still showing as unsurveyed, though. Now I'm annoyed. Hang on. So I just realized that the science ship just left. What are you guys doing? Finish surveying and then come back and auto-explore. I'm not sure why they skipped town, but we haven't finished surveying that. But we're going to add that to our territory. And then we will build an observation post and see if humanity doesn't destroy themselves the same way that the Ruthari civilization might be on the verge of destroying themselves. Got some interesting observation times ahead for sure. I definitely feel like an evil alien empire just watching all these primitives potentially destroying themselves. Plus, there's the medieval civilization, there's the Renaissance civilization that we found, and there are so many more. We're just in this part of the galaxy. There's so much more to incorporate, and we have a lot of fun yet to have. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.